the elections get closer, Gambians are angry, tensions are high, and this is understandable. Now, you can choose to focus your energy on attacking other fellow Gambians for who they support or who they do not support, which is unproductive and pointless, or you can focus on the leaders. My leader to focus on today is Adam Abara. Duh. Did I surprise you? No. Of course, I've always been speaking up against Adam Abara. But it's not personal. And I'm going to do my part to make sure he does not win this election because I have already eaten his super kanja and it does not taste good, nor does it have any nutritional value to me. So I want him gone. He has a mansion. He is set for life as your taxpayers' money will pay for him or will pay him until he dies, whether he's president or not. He's set for life. He will be fine, but Gambia will not be fine. The truth is, this first election post the Ayajame was always bound to be nasty and ugly. Whether Adam Barrow betrayed the Gambian people like he did or not, or if UDP had not gone out of control in 2017 and made many Gambians feel marginalized and lose trust in their party, which of course led to Adam Barrow getting all this support from people, from Gambians who know he has not done anything significant for the Gambia except maybe tear us apart and make unsmart decisions out of, panic and fear. Maybe Halifa could have been president. Maybe we had, even if we had chosen Halifa and he had won the coalition votes in 2016 and was president now, maybe, you know, I feel like the situation would still be the same. The elections this year would have been chaotic. But the situation did not have to be this chaotic and disorganized had we had a more sophisticated leader in office during this transition period. Yeah, we're still in a transition period. The democratic process in the Gambia will be complete after December 2021. But a democracy is more than some of your favorite statements that you put out there. You like to say to us, what more do you want? Anyone can speak up against Adam Barrow, the president of the Gambia today. You won't get arrested or killed. Why won't you let him run the country without criticizing him? We live in a democracy now. What's your problem? See, the problem is Adam Barrow is not running the country. And what's the point of having this democratic freedom to speak our minds against him or speak our minds and not use it when necessary? It is necessary now. If Adam Barrow was a great president, I wouldn't be speaking against him. We have a president in the Gambia who is masking his inabilities with the abilities of mafia-minded Gambians from the previous regime. This is dangerous because he is not in control. He's just the conductor of the bus, but not the driver. And now it seems like he has put himself under the mentorship of the Fabakary Tees and Co. Since this coalition that never was, he has this tiny percentage of APRC supporters on his side. It's a tiny percentage, of course, but it's still there, These are the present mentors of Adam Barrow because he does not have the ability to surround himself with merited, hard-working Gambians who have integrity. Instead, he has these power-hungry men and women with limited or absolutely no qualifications advising him. Now, if the advice that they were giving him was good, their qualifications would not matter to me or anyone else. Anyone can be an advisor. Just be a good one who is not self-interested or cruel to the Gambian people. Seriously, get into bed with APRC so you can win an election. Who gave you that advice, Adam Barrow? Who advised you on that? You need to fire him or her. Or does he know too many secrets? Don't mind me, I'm being silly. Democracy is not as easy as many of us think. That's why weak leaders become dictators and they go off the chain and make bad decisions. Following um, the systematic rules that are in place to achieve your goal as a leader is a slow and steady process, and many leaders don't have the patience to do this. Only strong leaders with integrity can survive the democratic process. And once you become a leader, you have offered yourself and your spirit. If a leader is to be effective, he must be able to bring a higher level of development, a higher level of motivation, a higher level of performance satisfaction, positive energy, and organizational loyalty. We have had none of that as a country. We need to choose our leaders better to achieve this. One of the requirements to become a leader is knowledge, and this matters in every aspect of life, be it religion, be it politics, or in social settings. We already know that Adama Barrow has limited knowledge about running a nation. We have seen what he is capable of. I'm not impressed, and neither should you be. Waaye nitam xam ngeen ku am njëriñ ak ku amul njëriñ ci Gambia. I'm not saying Adama is useless. Nobody is useless. He served his purpose as intended, and that should have ended 2 years ago, when we could have, maybe thanked him for his service and praised him and revered him today. But he got power hungry. Someone tricked him into thinking he was good enough to move Gambia forward. Or maybe, you know, told him, a family member, his spouse told him not to nyaka faida. Yala mola fatek. Togal nga lekka sa wursak. Ay ko kun nala de. Johod la advise about it. We need servants in the Gambia government, starting from the president. Are you satisfied with how Adama Barrow has served the Gambia so far? Are you willing to sacrifice 5 years of your relatives dying in bad hospitals because there's no blood available, there's no equipment available to treat them? Your child has just finished high school. Let me ask you, does she have a job to now support herself or himself? And maybe support you. Probably you expect her to support you now too, right? Or him to support you right now. Will your child be able to help you in your old age as you expect? Will he get into school, college in the Gambia or wherever? Does he have the opportunities to do all this? Or how about your security? Are you worried that someone will rob you at knife point in your own house? Are you worried that someone may rape your daughter or kill her just to steal a bit of money because they too are victims of the system, maybe? They steal because Adama Barrow is not in control of security and safety of the Gambians, and because they have nothing better to help them make money and survive. No jobs to help them survive and distract them from the hopeless thoughts that they have in their minds, maybe not being able to feed their families, so they go out and rob and they kill and they steal. But mostly, these people go out and hurt people because they're bad people and they need to be stopped. And if Adama Barrow could focus on security reform, then we could control this. Crime has gone up in the Gambia because of Adama Barrow's leadership. He does not concern himself with your security as Gambians, whether you eat, whether your kids have an education, or whether you have a decent place to treat or to be treated when you're sick. He doesn't care about these things. He doesn't care about your life as a Gambian, yet he is your leader. Amuti of Mande, and that's very important in leadership. Listen, Adama Barrow recently got into bed with APRC. Of course, that was anticlimactic. Even Yahya Jammeh realizes he's not going to lower his standards and hook up with Adama. Most of the APRC supporters are not on board with this either. But the fact that Adama Barrow would stoop so low, though, no dignity, no compassion for Gambians who spent 22 years under a regime that brutalized and hurt people, no compassion for the families, the victims' families. Adama decided, let me show these people how much of a presidential maniac I am. A man who ignores the pain of innocent Gambians to try to beat the opposition because that's all that matters to him. This is desperation, and desperation is dangerous. His obsession with winning led him to revert to Yaya Jammeh and APRC. Every move he has made is because he is afraid, because he is in panic mode, because he does not want to lose power. It was not strategic. It was out of desperation, and that's why it failed. And I'm talking about this APRC coalition thing. No one cares about Adama Barrow as a person except his friends and family. You know? So if something bad was to happen to him today and it was unfair, I would defend him. So it's not about him, but I care about him as a president, and the people of the Gambia need to be protected from the weakness of Adama Barrow's leadership. I'm not concerned with how good he is to you as an individual. I care about how good he is to us as a nation. As a patriotic Gambian, you must not just trust in your leadership. Forget party colors or what you know about this person at a personal level. You must have a checklist for the leaders you support. As president, are they doing the things you expect them to do? If they aren't, will you change your mind about them, or will you follow your pride and love for this person and ignore what what we as collective Gambians need? So make a list of Adama Barrow's achievements today as you sit here watching me, and join the debate on whether he is a good leader or not. But first, make a list. Make a list of his achievements in the past 5 years. I see intelligent Gambians defend this man, but you don't see them listing his achievements because there are none. This is because they don't care either. They hate the opposition so much that they are willing to let Adama Barrow take us on this unproductive bus ride for another 5 years. Please don't do this to the Gambia. I have decided that policies mean nothing when you're trying to get someone into office. It's sad, but this is what I've decided. And it should, because, it should. But as Gambians, we go with popularity. Once that person is in, we don't even care if this person is productive or has integrity. We love the familiar. We can remain in the same mundane situation because we prefer not to use that extra energy to ask questions or to protest or to speak up against leaders. We are conditioned to be loyal to a system of politics that does not give us room to understand what we are voting for enough to fix it. By maybe voting for the right kind of people, voting on the issues. But don't give away your loyalty like that. Don't make it so cheap. If you're going to be loyal to a leader, let them show you talent. What is Barrow's talent? What is Useinu's talent? What is Halifa Salah's talent? What is SFR's talent? What is Bankole's talent? Ask these questions. For Adama, he is in office. What has he done to improve your life as a Gambian these past years? Judge him by that and vote accordingly. Thank you for watching.